The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Edwards. And he stopped with the 18. Returner trying to make a play, but a touchback would have been a better idea. Looking to throw. It's Powers. First play taken, a deep shot. Oh, and it's dropped right off his hands. A chance for a big play, but a little early nerves on the part of that receiver. Both teams sort of sparring in the early going, what we expect to be a really competitive top 10 showdown here midseason.
Yeah, midseason games like this are so exciting because you think you know who these teams are, and after today we'll have a much better idea. The team that plays mistake-free is going to be able to get out of here with a win.
Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
That was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Well, it's been tough so far to get this drive going. Now they face 3rd and 10 from inside their own 20. What's the call going to be? Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Gosh, Chris, I just love this atmosphere. The home field advantage on full display. The defense flying around with energy. Nice job there on that 3rd down of using the energy from the crowd to make that stop.
Oh, and he's got a crease here. Look out. The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. From the shotgun, handoff inside. A gain makes it 2nd and medium. And he drops back in the gun. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no flag, brings up 3rd down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
After the incompletion, they'll face a 3rd and 6. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. On the move now. Quarterback on the move, trying to make something happen. And he'll step out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
Oh, this is a great job here. Looks downfield, nobody open, takes off and tries to use his legs to go for it. It gets to the sidelines, gets out of bounds, avoids the hit, and most importantly, he got that 1st down.
Swarm for the pass rush, a sack.
Chris, that's on the offensive line right there. They definitely have to be feeling responsible because it's almost like you didn't protect your little brother back there.
This big guy's up front will have to regroup now. It's 2nd and 14. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. And the ball is picked off. Oh, he's bringing it back across midfield. They finally tackle him, but an excellent return after the pick.
Love to see defensive backs who are able to locate the football and break on the ball and be able to go up and make a clean interception. Great play here.
And now from the pistol formation. There's the handoff. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Tailback with another carry. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down.
What a big game by this offense, and they're now going to kick to that up-tempo. Kind of sense that the defense is a bit on their heels, confused, looking to the sidelines. A great time to go hurry up.
Nowhere to run up the middle.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Different pre-snap look from the linebackers now. He'll hand it off. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
We come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Ball handed off. Picks up about 3 yards there, but it's going to be fourth down. So no hesitation by the coach. The offense is out there to go for it here. Fourth down, looking to throw for it. And it's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Great defensive play on fourth down.
Chris, what a great job here by this defense on this fourth down play. They knew exactly where to come up with that stop to get the turnover on downs, and they did it.
Looking for a gap. It's Morris. Tackle made after a solid game. Will spot the ball at the 34.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
First down, looking to throw the ball. And it's incomplete. Even on a first down throw, he was under some heavy pressure.
Man, the quarterback got nailed there, Chris. We'll have to take another look. He gets the ball out, but he took a big hit. This offensive line has got to do a better job at taking care of their superstar if they want to have a chance to win this game.
After the incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. He's looking deep down the middle. Pass falls incomplete on the deep shot, but there is a penalty marker down. Let's check it out. Offense moving backwards after that holding penalty. Second down after that previous play. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up the throw. He makes the grab. And the defense brings him down. So now it's third and short from the 43. Can they keep the drive going or perhaps face a tough fourth down decision? Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. He's hit as he throws it. And is intercepted. Could take it all the way. Inside the 10.
Just a tough spot to be as a quarterback. He feels the pressure. He wants to get rid of the ball. But you can see what can happen when the pressure gets to that quarterback right in his face. The ball is up in the air. The defense is able to come down with it, not only for an interception, but they get a touchdown themselves.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Bringing it out. It's Baxter. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. Here's the first play of the drive now, backed up at the 15. They'll try to pick up the yardage on the ground. First down and more. He's still running. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time. That run picks up first down yardage, a fresh set of downs for this offense. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Motion now from the tight end. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half.
Timeout called by the offense.
Here's a wrinkle now. They go to the Wildcat formation with an extra blocker. Let's see how this works out. And it's a direct snap. The Wildcat look doesn't get much that time. Just a few on the play.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with the defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Receiver in motion now. They'll try to run it with the option. Breaks free. He's in the clear. They make the stop after a huge play. Moves the ball to the 35.
What a run and a pickup for this offense. This all starts with a great read by the quarterback. Saw the defender coming in, just knew this was not the time to keep it, and he does a good job of getting it to one of his playmakers, and boy, does he make a big play.
The defense able to bring him down to wrap up the first period of play. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Offense looking to throw the ball. The pass rush closing in. Makes the catch downfield.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
And the PAT is good. And with that extra point, we're all tied up now in the second quarter. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Edwards. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. Okay, so here comes the offense back on the field again. Here's the handoff. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
That's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fix. They holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Off an RPO, the quarterback looks to his right. They get him down, but that's a nice play. Moves the ball to the 33. First down here for this offense.
Well, there's no time to sit there and talk to each other as a defense. You give up a big gain for a first down, and already you got to get lined up because here comes the ball again.
Here comes the up-tempo offense. He keeps it on the design run. Has the first down and more. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain. So the ball placed right at midfield as the offense starts with a 1st and 10.
The offense comes up with a huge gain. It looks like they're going to go up-tempo. Keep this momentum going and keep the defense as much as you can on their heels.
Handoff running right. And they finally stop him, but a decent gain that time. Offense right to the line, cranking up the tempo.
Pretty good gain here by this offense, and here they are. They're getting already set to the line of scrimmage. They're ready to go. Defense better get their cleats in the ground.
And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Offense on the move now as that penalty gives them a fresh set of downs. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run.
Man, when your quarterback can run the football like this, it puts so much pressure on the defense. The defense coordinator spent all week preparing his unit to be able to stop this offense. But when this quarterback's able to pull it down and pick up yards like that, it's an extra headache for the defense to have to deal with.
That's good timing there. Receiver makes the catch and then has some room to run.
Yeah, anytime you're going to run a route like this, you know who needs to get a lot of credit is the offensive line. Because this play takes some time for the receiver to work his way across the field on that drag route. And the quarterback that time had enough time to be able to navigate the coverage and make the accurate throw. Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You've got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
That's the kind of execution that's built on the practice field for a very precise pitch and catch for a touchdown.
You know, when we were out of practice, one thing that really stood out to me about this receiver was his ability to separate with his route running ability. You could see that right there on game day and how that shows up for a touchdown.
Bringing it out, it's Baxter. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. Offense back out there trying to get something going. Ball handed off.
Boy, positive yards there on 1st and 10. Good job up front by that offensive line. Good hard running by this running back. And now you got a lot of options. That playbook can really open up on 2nd and inches.
Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
Looking to throw it on 1st down. He fires downfield. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
1st down and 10 now. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Back now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. 1st down, looking to throw the football. Fires it to the wideout. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up 2nd down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
They misfire on 1st down, so it's 2nd and 10 from the 41. Play action fake, looking to throw. Looking deep to the right side. Pulls it in outside the 10 and still running.
Boy, huge play by this offense. Good timing between the quarterback and the receiver. You can see the quarterback wanted to put that ball away from the defender up high. And how about the receiver? Adjusted that ball thrown to the outside. Does a nice job of getting his feet down and comes up with that big play.
It's incomplete. There is a marker down on the field. Let's check out that call. So the holding call on the offense will back them up 10, and they'll try it again. This line getting set up. It's a 1st down play. Off the play fake, looking to throw. The pocket breaking down. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
The defender did not bite on the fake at all. They were in pass rush mode the entire time.
That sack sets up a second down and very long. It's the 2-minute timeout of what's been a really competitive game so far. Chance for the offense to take the lead before the break. That sack makes it second down and forever. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Throwing off play action. Lets it fly to the wideout. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. And we're able to get him down.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated, to get the ball in his hands, you do it.
So here we go. Third down in the red zone. The kind of play that decides football games. In the third and short, they'll try to throw for it. He's got it right near the end zone. And he can't quite get in. They get him down at the 1-yard line.
I love that big target on third down. He's got great athletic ability, but it's his size that creates such a matchup advantage. When you get to third down, just put it up in the air and let him come down with it.
QB decides to keep it here.
That's how you close a half off of this offense, leaning on the run game to get into the end zone and setting yourself up to go into half all tied up. What a game we have here.
And he knocks through the PAT. The PAT ties the game here in the second quarter now. So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. Fielded in the end zone. It's Edwards. Tackled at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. Here's the first play of the drive. They'll set up from the 13. Back to throw. It's Powers. Looking for a man deep on the right side. It's dropped. Would have been a big play, but he could not hold on.
Oh, my gosh, Chris, just what they wanted. You got a chance to make a huge play. Everybody does their job. Great route. Quarterback puts it right on the money, and he just drops it.
Pre-snap motion from the offense. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on first down. Delivers quickly to the left side. Oh, that one's picked off.
The QB is the loneliest man in the stadium right now following that shredded pick six. For this guy, it's a nightmare in real time. And for the defense, unbridled jubilation.
PAT puts him in front by 7. So the offense gets momentum scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get a stop and preserve that momentum. Returner looking to make a play here. And they've got the returner corralled.
And the offense will take over. 1st and 10.
Here's the first play of the drive. They're set up at the 31. It's a draw. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. The back just had no chance there. The defense is all over the draw play to stop him behind the line.
Yeah, I don't know if they were tipped off or what, but they weren't fooled at all. You could tell the defense was dialed in, knew exactly what was coming, and made the tackle.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Moves out of the pocket. Extending the play now. Has the force still on the move. Slides to avoid the big hit. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for one or two more plays before halftime. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. Scanning the field. It's Powers. He escapes the pocket. On the move, looking deep down the right side. Catch is made deep down the right sideline. Keeps a foot in bounds. What concentration.
You got to pick the right time to take your shots downfield, and this offense just did that. A huge gain, and now they're down in the red zone for a first down.
So just before halftime here, out comes the field goal unit. He knocks it through with confidence. And those 3 points will finish off the first half and take us to halftime. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. All right, let's get the second half going now. The kickoff team is out there. The kickoff will bounce right through the end zone for a touchback. That player moved a little bit too early. It's a false start. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. They'll tackle him at the 27.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
They'll try the option play here. Oh, a fumble here. Can you believe it? Recovered by the defense, and they're on the move. They bring him down after a short return, but this defense comes up with the takeaway.
What a great job by this defense of stringing out that option and making the quarterback hesitant on whether to keep or to pitch. And because he was hesitant, it allowed the defense to get to him to knock that ball loose.
To contact on the throw. The pass is intercepted.
Well, it looks like somebody did a great job of preparing himself to get ready for this football game. It's his second interception in this game so far. Obviously reviewed the tape and is locked in on his fundamentals. That's a big-time player making big-time plays.
And on the carry, he's heading left. That's a nice wrap-up there by the junior.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Now it's second down here. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Tries to get it to the running back. Short throw to the back, an easy completion. That gain is good enough for a first down. Ball spotted at the 42.
Boy, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
Handoff from the shotgun. The gain is 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
Chris, the advantage you have, obviously, from a quarterback standpoint, running the RPO, is you get time to evaluate that first and second level of the defense and see where they're going. Unfortunately, the defense didn't show him much, and the back ends up taking it for just a few.
Pass pass tipped to the line of scrimmage. That's a great play by the defense.
I'm not sure the quarterback makes the right decision on this one. I think if he'd do it over again, he would have found a different target downfield, but he made his decision, and that one's incomplete.
Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Tight end makes the grab. He'll be brought down at the 46, good enough for a first down.
What a nice find there by the quarterback on third down. One of the most telling stats for me at the end of the game is how you do on third down. Being a good third down team is invaluable to your team's offensive success. That's why you drill it so much in practice.
And looking to throw now on first down. Caught behind the line. It's Baxter. Inside the 35. Finding space at the 20. That's a crucial touchdown, Kirk. The offense padding its lead now here in the second half.
Yeah, you get into this second half, you start to count possessions and how big your lead is. Now that you're up 2 possessions, you can start to play really smart football, not just on offense, but on defense as well.
Extra point makes the lead 11. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He'll return it from inside the 5. He's got some daylight, turning on the speed. Gets some blocks. Still going. It's a foot race. All the way for a touchdown. We knew this returner was a dangerous guy. That was an electrifying play all the way to the house.
Chris, it was great blocking, but the guy just looked so natural back there. As far as once he got his hands on the ball, it was like he was setting up his blocks, knowing exactly where he wanted to go. And then once he hit it right around midfield, nobody was catching.
And the point after cuts it to a 4-point game, 28-24. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And that kick will just bounce into the end zone for a touchback. They'll start at the 25. Offense trots that under the field, hoping to start a drive here. And the single back takes the handoff, moves the ball up to the 30.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
Looking to pass here on second down. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. He'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
You call a quick out on third down. I think that tells you the confidence you have in a quarterback to be able to make that throw. And on top of that, a little surprised the defense would give that kind of cushion to be able to give him room to pick up that first down.
On first and 10, looking to throw. Grab down the middle. It's Moore. Nobody can bring him down. They make the stop after a huge play. Moves the ball to the 35.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
The offense operating at peak efficiency. They come to the line again. On first and 10, they'll look to throw it. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack. That sack sets up a second down and long.
Boy, you talk about blowing a play up. What a job by this defense. That is a big-time loss from the sack. But look at the offense. They're keeping the tempo going. I'm surprised.
That's caught. It's Joseph. They bring him down, but not before gaining first down yardage to the 22.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
They'll change the pre-snap look now. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Pass caught. Can he get in? They're set now to try the PAT. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Bringing it out, it's Edwards. And for the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. They're going to run it. The defense swarms. He's going backwards. He'll lose 4 yards on the play.
Well, here we are in the second half, and this run defense is living up to their billing as a top 10 run defense. This running back can't get anything going and is still yet to break 20 yards on the ground for the game.
And the runner takes off to his right. And he goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Man, this defense just flies to the football. So gap sound up front with a defensive line and linebackers coming downhill. Safeties involved. One of the best run defenses in college football.
And wow, listen to this crowd noise. This stadium is vibrating. That's why this is such a tough place for visitors to play. Here's a quick screen to the receiver. And he's brought down, but there is a flag on the field. Let's check out this call. Now, instead of a nice gain, they're going backwards with that penalty call. As we take a break to flip ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the current national rankings. We're set now for the fourth quarter. Who is going to make the crucial plays to take home this W? We begin the quarter with a crucial play. Offense setting up for this third down. To the air. It's Powers. Pressure is coming. He's free around the 15. QB gets the first, now looking for more. Oh, and he's free down the left side. Can they run him down?
Chris, you don't see this kind of play very often. That is coast to coast. This guy, with the speed that he has, when you get him into the open field, we know how dangerous he is. But it started at the line of scrimmage. Great blocks up front, initially to free him up, and then the rest is all about that speed.
The obvious move here is to go for a two-point conversion to cut this lead to 3 as time winds down. They got him. It's a sack. Two-point try fails, and they can't cut into the lead. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. So no return on this one. Ball just bounces into the end zone for a touchback. And here comes the offense back out onto the field now. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
That completion makes it second and medium. And the back gets the football. They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do. You got to rely on that offensive line in the running game here to be able to secure a victory. Good call, and just keep working that clock.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. First down, looking to throw the ball. Grab by the receiver. And he's brought down after a big first down gain. It's second and short. Maybe an opportunity, Kirk, to take a shot here.
Man, I love these big receivers. This time he's able to use his big frame to almost box out the defender on that slant route. If you've got good timing, and this is hard to stop.
Pounding away with the run game. Crosses the 35. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Boy, is this guy fun to watch or what? Here we are in the fourth quarter, critical down in distances, and this guy's just churning out yards the way he has most of this game, showing a lot of physicality and natural running instincts in space.
That's solid run, good for first down yardage. From the shotgun, drops back. Finds his man. It's Morris. They bring him down, but that's enough to move this offense into the red zone with a first down at the 17. Timeout called by the defense, their first of the half, as they try to make some adjustments here. Heads up, the offense now operating in the red zone. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. Solid gain there. Sets up a first and goal at the 7.
Hey, whether it's been on the inside or bouncing things to the outside, this guy has shown you everything that he has to offer, and a big part of the reason why they're enjoying this nice lead.
First and goal for the offense. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Near the goal line. Brought down, but the catch moves the ball all the way down to the 1.
Boy, tight windows is always down here. They have trust in throwing it. You just have to be smart.
They'll come up in wildcat formation. Let's see what the call is. Direct snap. Zero running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
All right, here we go. This is really it. And the defense knows that if the offense is able to score here, it's essentially over. It's mano-a-mano at the line of scrimmage. Let's see which side can gain the most leverage.
Gain moves the ball to the 1. Third down and goal. On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense.
Man, I'm just shocked that they ran the football here on 3rd and goal. They must have seen something based on their film study that said, if they give us this look down close by the goal line, we got to run it. But, man, bad call, backfires, and now they get a tough decision here on 4th down.
They'll keep the kicking team on the sideline, try to extend the lead here with a touchdown on 4th and goal. And someone on the line there moved a bit early. Offense gets a 5-yard penalty. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. So on 4th down, out trots the place kicker in a very big spot here. Knocks that one right down the middle.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now. And the kick is a squib kick, taken by one of the up men. He's tackled at the 34 after a decent kick return there. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Offense makes its way on the field to get the drive started. Takes the handoff and he'll head left.
Hat on the hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on 1st down, that's a win.
The final 2 minutes here. This defense trying to hang on. The offense trying to make a play to win it. Tight game. Final 2 minutes. Can the offense make a play here? They desperately need it. Dropping back. It's Powers. Makes the throw across the middle of the field. Oh, what a grab! They make the stop, but he's in enemy territory now. 1st down to the 45.
It's really good timing here between the quarterback and the receiver. And how about the receiver downfield? Does a nice job of finding that open space in the zone of the defense. And as a defense, you're just basically throwing your hands up in the air because they had that covered relatively well. Just a good play call and good execution.
Contact as he threw it.
And I am so impressed with the athletic ability and speed of this defense. The quarterback does a pretty good job of keeping the play alive, scrambling off to his right. But that defensive speed and their aggressive nature get to him.
Bringing pressure. There's contact on the throw. Makes the grab. It's Jackson. He's stopped, but he gets a 1st down. They'll hurry to the line here with the clock running. He'll hand it off. The gain is 3 yards. Brings up a 2nd down and 7. Here we go, trailing late in the game here. Serious urgency for this offense right now. They bring him down after a gain. Looks like they'll spot it inches short of a 1st down. The clock is still running. They'll have to hurry up here, but it's a crucial 3rd down. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a 4th down.
Well, Chris, this is it. It comes down to this 4th down play to be able to stay in this football game. They've got to convert to be able to keep their hopes alive. Can this quarterback deliver and make the play?
Down one possession in the fourth quarter, and the offense is going to try to convert here on fourth down. Maybe the last shot here. Finds his receiver. That's enough for the first down. The tackle is made, but the offense is now set up with a first and goal from the 8. Here's a first down, not wasting any time after that conversion on fourth. Looking to pass. It's Powers. Receiver makes the catch, and he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. They'll crank up the tempo here on second down. The time is running out. He's looking to throw. On the move now. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line. Great job by the defense so far. It's third and goal from a long way out. Out of the gun now on third down. He's got it near the end zone. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.